Welcome back. Here's our video tutorial for notes on rotations. A rotation, or turn, is a transformation in which a preimage moves in a circular arc, keeping all points the same distance from a point, called the center of rotation. The number of degrees a figure rotates is the angle of rotation. Let's try it out on the coordinate plane. We have our x-axis and our y-axis. We'll draw a triangle figure A, B, C and rotate it around the center point of the origin. So we're going to base this off of the origin being the center of rotation. Our original, or our preimage, x, y, is at points 0, 1, 2, 4, and 5, 3. We'll see what happens to these points as we go. In a clockwise rotation, we're going to be moving the same way a clock goes around. We'll talk about a counterclockwise equivalent, but we have to remember that counterclockwise moves the opposite direction, going around this way. So a clockwise and a counterclockwise, if I have 90 degrees clockwise, that's the same as 270 degrees counterclockwise. You'll end up at the same point. The rule here is that we switch the y value to the x position and take the opposite of the x value and put it in the y position. For A, if I put 0 in the y position, there's no opposite of 0, and 1 in the x position, we can see we have 1, 0. And that's a 90-degree rotation clockwise about the origin. But let's try the other points. B prime, if I take 2 and make the opposite, which is -2, and put it in the y position, and take the 4 in the y position and put it into the x, I get 4, -2, which would be a 90-degree clockwise rotation. Then for point C, we have 5, 3. It should become 3 goes in the x position, and 5 becomes its opposite value in the y position. So I'll have 3 in the x and -5 in the y. And I can see how that's a 90-degree rotation. Now we'll see our image based off of that preimage with a 90 degrees clockwise rotation, or you could also call this a 270-degree counterclockwise rotation. If it's 180 degrees, it doesn't matter which direction you go in, you'll end up in the same spot, because this is a half turn. The rule is that you take the x value and make it its opposite. You take the y value and make it its opposite. So A is going to be 0, -1. You can see the 180-degree rotation there. B going to become B prime at -2, -4. We can see the 180-degree rotation there. And C is going to be at -5, -3. And that is a 180-degree rotation about the origin. For a 270-degree rotation clockwise and a 90-degree rotation counterclockwise, we're going this way. Or you can think of it clockwise going all the way around, 3/4 turn. A, we're going to switch the x into the y position, and the y value is becoming opposite in the x position. So this becomes -1, 0. you can see that 90-degree counterclockwise turn or 280-degree clockwise turn. B is going to become -4 and +2. -4, +2. And C is going to become -3, +5. To make this figure, which is an image under our pre-image, that is 270 degrees clockwise and 90 degrees counterclockwise. The rotation produces an image that is congruent, which means same size, same shape as the original pre-image. Please let me know if you have any questions. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. I hope you have a great day.